August 18, 1945. The world was still reeling from the devastation of World War II. August 15, 1945. Japan had finally surrendered. Empires were collapsing, nations were being reborn, and somewhere in the chaos, one of the most important men in Indian history vanished. Officially, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose died in a plane crash, but for more than 80 years, millions have asked a single question. Did he really die, or did someone make him disappear? To understand the mystery, we must first understand the man. Subhas Chandra Bose was not an ordinary freedom fighter. He was a revolutionary, a nationalist, a leader who believed India could only gain freedom through direct action. While many leaders followed non-violent resistance, Bose chose another path. He built the Indian National Army, an army dedicated to defeating British rule through military force. To millions of Indians, he became Netaji, a symbol of courage, a symbol of rebellion, a symbol of hope. By August 1945, everything was falling apart. Germany had already surrendered. Japan was defeated. The Axis powers were collapsing. The Indian National Army had lost its strongest ally. Netaji knew his position was becoming impossible. Yet according to many accounts, he still had plans. Plans that may have changed history forever. According to the official story, on August 18, 1945, Netaji boarded a Japanese military aircraft in Taihoku, modern-day Taipei. Shortly after takeoff, disaster struck. One of the engines allegedly failed. The plane crashed. Witnesses reported flames engulfing the aircraft. Bose suffered severe burns. He was rushed to a nearby military hospital. Hours later, he was declared dead. His body was cremated. His ashes were sent to Japan. Case closed. Or was it? Most deaths leave evidence. A body. A grave. A final resting place. But not this one. No body was returned to India. No public funeral took place. No physical remains were independently verified. For many supporters, this was the first warning sign. Something didn't feel right. Then came the contradictions. Different witnesses described different events. Timelines didn't always match. Accounts changed over the years. Some said Bose died instantly. Others claimed he survived for hours. Some details about the hospital differed. Questions multiplied. Answers became harder to find. And the mystery deepened. Then emerged the theory that would dominate the mystery for decades. What if the plane crash never happened? What if it was staged? According to this theory, Bose used the chaos of the war to disappear. His destination? The Soviet Union. Supporters believe he hoped to gain Soviet backing for India's future. Some claim he reached Soviet territory. Others claim he was arrested. Some even believe he was secretly imprisoned. But despite decades of investigation, no definitive proof has ever surfaced. Yet the possibility refuses to die. If Netaji truly died in 1945, why were so many files hidden for decades? Governments classified records. Intelligence reports remained sealed. Researchers demanded answers. Historians demanded transparency. Critics asked a simple question. If there is nothing to hide, why hide anything at all? The secrecy became part of the mystery itself. Then came perhaps the strangest chapter of all, a mysterious recluse, a man who never revealed his identity, a man known only as Gumnami Baba. For years he lived in secrecy, rarely appearing in public, speaking to only a trusted few. After his death, investigators discovered letters, documents, personal belongings. Supporters became convinced. They believed Gumnami Baba was actually Netaji himself, living quietly in India after decades in hiding. Handwriting comparisons were performed. Forensic examinations followed. Yet, once again, no conclusion satisfied everyone. The mystery survived. Imagine for a moment that Netaji survived. What would India look like today? Would he have become Prime Minister? Would India's military strategy be different? Would post-independence politics have taken another path? Historians continue to debate these possibilities. One thing is certain. Bose possessed extraordinary influence. His return would have changed the political landscape forever. Over the decades, multiple investigations attempted to solve the mystery. The Shah Nawaz Committee concluded Bose died in the crash. The Khosla Commission reached a similar conclusion. The Shah Nawaz Committee concluded Bose died in the crash. The Khosla Commission reached a similar conclusion. Then came the Mukherjee Commission. Its findings raised fresh doubts. It questioned the crash narrative and challenged assumptions that had stood for decades. Yet even today, no investigation has ended the debate. More than 80 years later, the same questions remain. Where is the definitive proof? Who knows the complete story? Are the ashes in Japan really his? Did intelligence agencies uncover secrets that were never revealed? Was the plane crash the truth, or merely the beginning of a carefully constructed legend? Perhaps the truth disappeared with the witnesses. Perhaps it remains buried in forgotten archives. Or perhaps the world has been looking in the wrong place all along. What happened to Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose? The answer remains one of India's greatest unsolved mysteries, a mystery that refuses to die. And until every question is answered, the legend of Netaji will continue to haunt history.